This underbar. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Come on.
Time trial 1. Athletes must perform a dive catch to the bar and then do a swing turn 180 directly into a lache precision onto the highlighted wall. Time trial 2. Athletes must perform an underbar and end in a cat on the wall. Time trial 3. Athletes must Kong this first wall. They only get 2 footfalls on the next platform and immediately dive Kong the rail. Time trial 4. Athletes must stride across this very small ledge directly into another stride on a small ledge and land in a precision on the highlighted wall. Time trial 5. Athletes must start with a tack 180 onto the highlighted wall, and then immediately upon landing, they must DYNO to the top of the wall.
Skills semifinal. Athletes are given 2 minutes to complete up to 5 challenges. Athletes will be competing individually in isolation of other competitors. They will not be allowed to watch the other competitors, so they must come up with their own strategy. 1 full point is rewarded for each completed challenge. A bonus point will be rewarded to the athlete who completes all challenges in the fastest time.
Challenges.
So these challenges will not be the hardest things these athletes have ever attempted, but for sure it'll be difficult to get all of these done within the time limit. I know for me it takes a little bit longer than 2 minutes to get even one challenge.
Yep, and points will be awarded to the athlete that finishes in the fastest time. They will get an extra couple points for that.
Let's go, Alyssa. Will not be docked points for that climb up.
Looking like she's going for this underbar cat. It's very sizable. On camera, it doesn't look so bad. In person, it is sketch.
I've tried this one a couple times, and I always end up kicking myself. Ooh, jeez. That doesn't look like it felt good.
No, that looks so unpleasant. Damn. She got a smile on her face. She knows she messed up. Ready to send it again.
That's going to take some time off her time.
And some strength out of her arms, just holding on and then hitting that pull-up back up.
Oh, not again!
Just a little bit. You can see that mental struggle that she's got there. And as I said, when you're standing up there, you're up high off the ground. It looks sketchy.
Oh. Yeah, you do not want to see that from an underbar. That's a lot of impact for your lower back.
She decides to move forward. She has to hit this first Kong, a gallop. She only gets 2 footsteps on the next platform and then dive Kong the rail.
And a thin wall she's jumping off too.
You can see there, she went for a 2-foot landing, was gonna almost do a punch takeoff off of both feet to that dive Kong, but honestly, I think she needs, good catch, nice and safe. I think it would help to underdo that Kong a little bit and maybe go for the split step. We'll have to see what some of the other competitors decide on.
Yep. Just didn't hang on. Should have put more chalk on her hand, I guess.
One thing you can see about this course, well, she's only got 22 seconds left. Let's see how she gets this. Nice.
And,
Tat.
They got to get their hands on either side of that bar.
Woo. Tom holding up the X for that one. She's got to do it again.
Oh, geez, just the fingertips.
Now, the reason that last one didn't count, great work for Alyssa Serpa.
Nice work.
Giving it her all there. The reason that the judges had an X held up there is because you have to do that move immediately after catching the tack to cat. You tack, you cat, and you must immediately be pulling into that dyno. Here we see a couple of these replays. This first challenge with the dive catch, sets up, very good swing turn, hits that stick, no problem.
Oh, and then this underbar.
Again, it just comes to that mental battle. I think she had the power. It's just about the mentality.
Oh, and it's a good thing she held on to the bar at the end of that, because if you hit that on your back and then fall down after that, that would be
good.
Grim.
You know that took a lot of her time away. Here we go for that dive. Couldn't quite get the hips high enough.
Okay, looks like we have Hannah Kim setting up right now.
Last one here. I think we'll see that there was a hang on to the wall, a shift over, and then the dyno. That shift over can't be there. It has to be grab and immediately into the dyno. I don't know if you could hear that on the stream, but Brian, our live announcer, asked, Hannah, are you ready? And she shook her head no. Giving the thumbs up now. Yeah,
she's got this 180, no problem.
It's one of the easier ones.
Dive catch. Ooh, good form.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Beautiful.
Oh, but a no from Coach Tom. A little bit of a shuffly slide.
Yeah, and you'll see the judges are going to be very strict on these little slips today.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. Let's go, Hannah. Do it for your kids.
I like what she's doing. She's quickly walking, but she's not running. She's taking her time. She knows if she gets there, uses some time to rest on the way, maybe she can just one bang each challenge in order.
Taking her time. That's right. Think about your kids. Little Jimmy.
And right there you can see she's eyeing up the bar afterwards, which is really important to get a gauge for what that distance is going to look like. On that one, you can see her chest was leaning back. We got to keep that chest forward so we can immediately dive into that dive Kong afterwards. There it is.
Yeah, nice. Okay, and that'll put Hannah in the lead.
2 challenges completed. Looks like she's going for the stride to stick challenge. I believe Alyssa Serpa skipped this one.
Oh! Yo, toesies.
That was a beautiful bounce back. And for those watching at home who are not into parkour, that bounce back is how you save yourself from pretty bad shinners. Yes!
Oh, nice. Setting the bar for women's. Hannah now 3 challenges in.
Just ticking them off.
20 seconds left to see if you can get this one.
Possibly only one good attempt at this, and I think she knows it.
Oh, time for one more.
She's gonna force one in.
That's right, go, 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 come on.
Come on, come on, come on.
In the air. Booty to the concrete, that's all right.
That can't feel good. But you know what does feel good? Ticking off 3 of those challenges in the 2-minute time limit.
That's right, now Hannah has set the bar for everyone else.
Going ahead by 2 points. Now, and that was another interesting thing with that 2-step. We'll watch it here on the replay. But first, let's watch the one she takes off. Gets that dive catch, solid swing turn, sticks that landing.
Oh, it just wasn't good enough for
You're right,
Coach
that was
Tom.
that little slide on the left foot. Chest forward,
Nice.
chest right in. This is really tricky because the foot placement here on that first step, both of them very small margin for error.
And you can see she was making the necessary adjustment for that last little jump. It was just a little bit too little.
Yep.
A little bit too little.
Just a little too little. And this last one, she went for the 2-step, didn't quite get her second foot on the pillar.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the pressure of time got to her a little bit.
Absolutely.
Oh. Brian dropping some critical knowledge. The athletes cannot watch each other compete. So
Only them on the course. No one else can watch. No one else even knows how well they've done until it's all over.
each challenge is its own surprise and challenge for each athlete.
Louisa Chang taking off
Beautiful.
challenge 1, first tee.
Little casual cat.
She decided to go up tall. She doesn't care that she's wasting some strength because she's got enough to go around.
Bobby, you got around there?
Cool. See if she can release on this one.
Oh, nice! Flashing 2 challenges in a row.
That was so well done. And I was testing out some of these holds before it started. That grip on the wall is actually pretty slippery. No, we got to shoe one tie.
Uh-oh. Pause the timer! Pause the timer!
Come on, Louisa.
She should have tied it first.
The single knot technique. Goggy
we have it
Poggy,
for
I
today.
also love you. I'm assuming this is from the Gresham Gym.
Oh, nothing for Louisa.
Louisa taking 3 off right there, ties it up with Hannah already.
Okay, she's got a whole minute to get these last 2 challenges.
You got the wide on Bobby? Yep.
Setting up, no run into it.
Oh, little shuffle.
Little slide. You could see there, she knew she had the power to get it without any extra steps, so she is taking all the variables away on that first one.
All right.
She's got to hit this one to pull into the lead.
Oh, no.
Heels on. It's not going to count as a solid stick.
Split stick. Oh, she's going to the final challenge over here.
It's the tack cat.
Go back to the stride, Louisa.
And that's not the grippiest wall that they're going off either.
Not at all. Pressure's on here.
Oh, just barely grazing at their fingertips.
And you could see there, she knew she had to pull immediately once she got into that cat. No time wasted. That'll be 3 points for Louisa.
Tied up with Hannah Kim.
Now it looks like this first bar challenge hasn't been given too many of the competitors challenges at all. All of them kind of just acing it.
All the way from Taiwan, Louisa Chang.
Louisa, the first one to tick this challenge off.
Nice.
We can see here the power out of this Kong to go into that dive Kong. That was picture perfect, everything that you would want. Just a little extra step. Now, what do you think? Do you think maybe it would have been smarter to go back to that challenge since you were so close?
Yeah, I think so. I think she kind of rushed this last challenge, and it took a lot of arm strength where, you know, she hit that cat after the first challenge. I think she should have just stuck with the stride challenge.
I agree. It was so close to that stick.
Yeah.
One under, one over. Next one's got to be the stick, right?
Could have taken her into the lead. Okay, let's see what Sydney Olsen's got. Hey, let's go, Sydney!
Sydney Olsen, a quick reminder, she has 5 rips between her 2 hands.
Come on.
And she is not happy about it. You can see her, she is chalked up, caked those holes with chalk.
Hands looking like mountaintops. Ooh, was not happy with that 180, but that's okay. Nice.
You could even see it on her face. She was like, well, that felt weird, but still got the stick.
She's like, how?
Deciding to
tarnation?
Conserving energy here, going up the ladder instead of doing the cat leap. I like that.
That is parkour.
We're on to the second bar challenge. Those rips got to be hurting.
Oh, that couldn't have felt good. Rips right into the top edge of that block, and looks like she's moving on to the stride challenge.
And Sydney is a powerhouse. I think she's going to hit this one first tee on the Kong.
Yeah. Oh,
actually overpowered it.
A little bit too much on that first Kong.
Made it all the way to the end of that ledge. It's hard to see on stream, but there is. You can see the tip of it there in the bottom right.
Ooh. Okay, she's found the outer and the inner limits. Hopefully she can.
So
okay,
like,
never mind.
That's right. Still a minute left.
On that camera, Bobby.
Let's get it, Sydney.
I'm not sure, but it might be a feature.
Yeah, no problem.
Beautiful stick.
I'm not sure. I don't know for sure, but I feel like there might be a
back to our Kong challenge.
Looks like she doesn't even want to give that tack 180 a try into that dyno. I respect that decision.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yes. Oh! Just barely pulling through the Kong. You can tell because her feet really shot out in front of her.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what you got. Oh. So, Joey, do you know if that would count if she just switched her feet from that cat?
I don't believe it does. I think you only get a single dropping motion. That's it. That right there was picture perfect on what she needed. If she had held on, that's it.
Let's go a little bit, last little bit of strength, Sydney.
Crowd hyping Sydney up.
Let's go, Sydney! Come on, Sydney!
Commentators hyping her up. Up we go.
Oh, no. Oh, one more.
Pull
okay,
it.
she's on.
That's okay. And as we said before, Sydney will not quit. If you give her more time, she is taking it, no matter how small that amount of time is.
Representing Team Tempest from LA, California, but also from...
Also started out in Washington.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, that 180 was way too easy for her.
And it looked like she really could have had this. I think she pulled a little too heavy with shoulders, so her feet didn't hit the wall, just hands. Let's see here. Yeah, that was much. The overpower on that one.
You're too strong, Sydney.
Very impressive that she hit this next challenge first try. Intricate foot placements and any small mistakes on that power, you're not getting the stick.
think there's only
just barely pulling.
And as you
girl
said, yeah, you
after
can
this.
see she got the hips high, but there was no momentum to it, so she really had to use those arms to just rip those
Caution,
hips
Renee.
through.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
That's something when I was looking at this challenge, I didn't really take into consideration. That bar, you gotta split it, like you said. That's
mad. And if you pull too hard, your head's gonna go bonk.
Kasha up next.
From Bend, Oregon. Oh, nice. Very good.
Tom giving her the go-ahead.
That's right. That's right. Take the
ladder.
stairs. Take the stairs / ladder.
All right, now Kasha
He's gonna go
had an
really fast
insane
through all these
Lachey
and
cat
actually get all of them
yesterday.
as well.
So if that's
She's like
to be
super good.
pulled from, I think she might get this first tee as well.
Yeah, this should be okay. Oh, just barely holding on.
Very good form on it, just couldn't quite get it.
So I think with the exception of Alyssa trying it twice from up there, I haven't seen anybody climb back up to attempt it again.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid use of their time. Not wasting too much time getting back up top and not wasting too much energy. Just moving through the course, flowing through. If you get it first tee, great. If you have time after, maybe come back to it, but
It's kind of a one and done type deal.
yeah.
No issue.
Well done. Gonna give her 2 challenges done and 2 points so far with 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, 'cause
Going
like
for the
maybe-
stride
Maybe
challenges.
it's like
Oh, just a little hot.
it's not actually recording.
And as we mentioned, just overpowered it, only by a hair, but it's enough to miss that
Sure,
stick.
I'm not sure. You can maybe like look
right
it up
away.
too. Yeah.
Oh, but still a ski season stick.
Yeah, a little bit of ski action, skied to heels.
Save it for the
Man,
Winter
he's,
Olympics.
real stick on this.
This is it. Ah, come on. Okay, 10 seconds left.
Again, moving on to the next challenge.
Hey, everyone's hitting this one last second.
One more try, one more try.
Oh, man.
That one, in my opinion, takes the most energy, and at the end, it's just unlikely. Again, I think I would have preferred to see her stick with that stride challenge again.
Yeah.
That'll give Kasha 2 points.
I honestly think it would be nice to see someone start in that corner and see if they can get that challenge just once and then moving on to the other.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about them having to start on any certain challenge. It looks like they've all just kind of decided on the flow and how it works. And remember, they haven't seen each other do this.
Yeah.
They're all just doing that on their own. And it does make sense the way that the lineups are lined up. If you ace all of them, hit it first try, then it works out perfect. If you don't,
Not so good.
yeah, low on energy for that last hard one.
So that was 2 challenges
Scouting.
complete for Kasha Kilogenic.
Yep.
All the way from Bend, Oregon.
Competitor
We have a
athlete.
3-way tie for first place between Hannah, Louisa, and Sydney, all with 3 points. And then we have Kasha with 2 and Alyssa Serpel with 1. Renee Dambley, our
So
last
she's from
competitor
Colorado, but has
for
been
women's
living
skill.
in Germany.
Giving it a thumbs up. I do love that. I love it when athletes take their time. You'll feel pressure to go fast, but you don't have
I
to.
didn't realize. I thought she had to start on.
Now you do. She's got it.
Yeah! Let's go, Renee.
No one has hit that challenge yet. She gets it on her first attempt. Flashes it.
Yeah, she's going to be okay for these strides. Opting for a 2-step approach. Stuck it.
Beautiful
Boy.
landing. Going the reverse route as all of our other competitors and sticking 2 challenges right off the jump.
She's got this one, too. This is no issue. Just getting her eyes on where her feet need to go for that last Kong.
This one is so much about commitment. If you land and give it your power for the dive Kong, you will make it.
Hey!
As you see,
Let's go, Renee.
Renee has a minute, just over a minute, to complete one more challenge that will take her into first place. And I really like this because, as we said, the challenge she still hasn't looked at is the Lachey, which everyone's been getting first try.
Yeah, it's no issue for her. This underbar. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Come on.
That's 4 out of our 5 challenges.
She's
40
got
seconds
40
left.
seconds. Yeah, let's go.
First place champion.
It's
right
nothing.
now.
40 seconds for this Lash 8 challenge. You can get like 5 attempts on these.
Oh, yeah. She knows she only needs
She's
one.
already won.
Removing all moisture and debris from her hands.
Did you find a fan setting?
She's down to maybe 1 or 2 attempts of time.
No,
Oh no!
Skirt.
Renee, let's go!
Got one more.
Oh! Oh!
And she gets it.
Hey, fought for that stick.
Well done. And you can see how our judges were waiting. Tom was waiting up there, making sure she had control over the stick before taking it off.
Let's go, Renee. 5 challenges complete.
Crowd going off for Renee, getting all 5 challenges.
Nice. Looks like we've got a tie for 2nd place.
Now, I'm not sure how the tie is going to work out.
Yeah, because Sydney also got 3 challenges done.
She did.
Wow.
Now we're just going over these replays, seeing it all done in reverse order. I love that she started with the hardest one first. Knew she could tick these challenges off here.
Yeah, this is light work for Renee.
Oh, yeah. Landed even a little bit heavy there, but she knew if I just jump at it, I'm there.
Watch how her feet find the wall first.
Yeah, this was incredibly done right there.
Yeah, and that right foot stuck to the wall, and she allowed that other foot to drop down to absorb some more of that momentum.
All right, cool. They're united.
Oh.
No, they're not.
All right,
They're
and
angry.
that is going to do it for women's skill.
That's right.
All right, we are going to run to a quick commercial break as our men's skill starts warming up on the course. When we get back, we'll show you what they're looking into, their challenges. We'll see you soon.
Commercial up.